Hey, what's going on everyone? This is JoeYoursTruly back with a video. Today we're gonna be playing some Warden, and it's about time I give this character a shot because he's a gun character, but he's also an anti-gun character. And what I mean by that is essentially a lot of his kit revolves around him gaining people's faces, using his gun, lightning, all that stuff. He also applies a lot of debuffs, specifically for guns, where you actually like can reduce the fire rate. You reduce the damage on weapons, and on top of that, you can also remove stamina from them. So stuff like that, like remove stamina, especially on gun characters, is like can really like cripple them because they usually don't have a lot of mobility, or rather, if they can't get away from you as a gun character, they'll usually can get pretty cooked. So Warden is kind of like an interesting character. If you really want to like beat the gun characters in the 1v1. It's not guaranteed, but it's definitely your kit is revolving around that aspect a lot. So I'm gonna just back off a little bit. We're all kind of playing into Apollo lane with Paige. So really all the damage is gonna come from Apollo. And I mean, Apollo is still pretty dang strong in the laning phase. So it's gonna be kind of interesting to see how this plays out. It may honestly be really hard to kill them too. Um, with all the healing they're doing. We have some nice poke though with me and Rem. My one is not the craziest hard hitting ability, but it's definitely an ability I can kind of keep spamming in lane. And my two and my three can be really good for locking down both of them if we have to. So yeah, this lane is gonna be pretty interesting to see how this keeps going. Okay, we got someone that's doing boxes. Definitely make sure you want to do those boxes when you see them. So I'll actually do the ones over here. My one didn't quite hit that. His one radius is pretty small early on, but once you put levels into it and maybe some items, it can get pretty big. Just right now is not the biggest. Okay, one again, try to hit these boxes whenever I can. One didn't quite land right there, unfortunately. I'm fine with kind of scaling it because I'm pretty sure like Warden usually scales pretty dang good. Generally. Apollo can be kind of scary, but I think he kind of falls off at the same time. So I'm not too concerned with the scaling side of things. Yeah, make sure we get these boxes. Because this is kind of like more passive lane. Because usually I go against really aggressive Paulos, but he's not really doing much. Maybe he's scaling my 3, so he's trying to get his like counter online first. That's probably what he wants to get. We do have a 3 now, so try to see if we can get him. Yeah, he's gonna just counter every time we put a 3 on him, as you guys see. I'm actually surprised that hit me from right there. That's probably kind of knows his stuff. If he's doing boxes and also like knows the like max range of his abilities. Probably gonna pick up extra regen just so we can sustain a little bit better. I mean we have Rem healing, but I wanna like have some of that better self-sustain on my own. Worst came to worst. Honestly, every time he's like doing that, I'm just gonna try and punish him with that. Okay. I'll try back off. My shield keeps me really good, healthy in those trades at the very least. Because if you try to commit the 3, I just know the pop 2 and not be showing. Well, I can kind of shove him pretty hard. And I'm not really getting a lot of value from my 1. Okay. He uses riposte, so we can look the 3 right here. He probably gets out of the range, but at least it keep him away from us a little bit. My 1 is... Yeah, he's just very out there, still. I think Paula... We might actually, yeah, try to kill Paula with Mina. Mina's 1 HP though. Can we follow this? He went above on Fortnite, dude. I'll kind of grab these boxes on the way back. Yeah, follow the other game is no joke. Honestly, I should probably be using my 3 more on the page since she's not gonna be able to get out as easily. Like she doesn't have like the counter ability, nor does she have like crazy mobility like the follow does. Again, this is kind of like just one of those lanes that we don't really kill because Paige keeps the follow alive. And also, Paul just heals a lot by himself. But I also don't die too, because of Wham, and I'm going some healing early on. Really want to scale the page more than anything. That wasn't the greatest Wham ult. Like, I don't think they were committing much at all right there. Level 1 though, very nice. Yeah, we don't really have a huge kill lane against these two at least. It's gonna be one of those like matchups where we kind of just scale. Because if we scale and don't get follow fed, we should be fine. Since just spawned in about a minute, I do get a nice T2 item, so I can have a little more aggression. Boxes back up, so we can definitely start yoinking those again. What might I do? I can maybe look mid, honestly. They're kind of looking at Mina. I'm just pretty slow right now. Okay. Looks like they're out there already. Okay, we can go back to right then. You Apollo somewhere? What kind of show to?
I see Lash. Killing blows on cooldown.
Okay, nice pop his healing word. Very good. Not sure where the page is at though.
If you can.
My one is again not getting the crazy value. I'm actually curious. I don't know if this blocks sinners. Okay, it does. This is my first game on Warden, by the way, so there's some stuff I don't know. Top of my head on this character. Okay, we can probably. What the? What is this fight going on right here? Oh, I flicked my one too hard. Nice, we get Apollo still. I was trying to say, like, I think he was trying to punch me at Cinders, except I already finished it. And he was just breathing really hard, like, just being at the power line like that. That was crazy. Him trying to, like, punish us like that. So we can't really do much tower damage, but at least we have some breathing room to go for more boxes, for example. Don't get one, see if it hits her. Does not, that's fine. I think, yeah, that one camp is up, but my clear is not the best. I mean, it looks like him or Wemo did some of this, so I'll kind of do that camp real quick. To me real quick? Nice, we get some good damage right there. Ow. Okay. Way out the burn, there we go. Yeah, I was kind of chilling still, honestly. I'll put a shield down because I kind of ate that a little bit, I won't lie. Connect dash, I'm gonna get that since that's gonna help me stick to people or go for more aggressive plays at the same time. Not in range for 3, but we're getting some harassment done on her. I can kind of look at this playing out a little bit.
Flash.
Wow, surprised that didn't hit. Okay. Again, we're still kind of chilling. Paul's trying to look, but I mean, he's getting a little bit in over his head since I'm starting to scale up now. I'm good to kind of keep farming. Wemp can kind of go for steals. I'll probably need to bail him out though. Just like to me. Okay, he looks like he's good.
I see Geist.
I'll try to scale him off a little bit. Because we're taking a lot of tower damage at the moment. I want to farm these camps when I can, but Paul's been a plummet shoving into it, so it's been a little hard. But I do enough gun damage, so I can start doing some of these camps. I'll probably have to drop down here in a sec. Pop is healing right. Okay. Popped it a little bit too late. Alright, every time he's getting that aggressive, I'm just gonna be spamming to do it like that. Because if anything, it eats up his, like, weak pose. So we can better punish him. I'm mobilized. I don't know if I can get my ultimate off. A little bit too close to the tower line. What? Nice. We're able to bust him down with the weights. That's very good. Yeah, his ultimate is kind of tricky to use early game, just because as soon as he could just go for the ult, all you have to do is just run away. But mid to late, it's gonna become much better. Like the team fights is where it's gonna really pop off, especially. Nice. We got the tower right before they can come kill us.
Leave them to me.
So like, the best use of his ultimate is either like, when the enemies are like definitely committed to try to kill you, that's when you can get good value from it. Or if they're like really caught out and you can chase them long distances, that's where you can also go for it. But yeah, it kind of looks like I'll be sticking to this side lane for a bit. Warden I think does pretty good if we kind of just let him go farm. But I guess the Paulo, I don't really have a lot of kill threat against him. So yeah, if Rem can like kind of farm the Y side too, that would be cool. Oh yeah, the one is actually pretty nice for playing out the small camp like that. I am still pretty slow.
Geist is missing.
That's like the only thing I'm not liking about Warden at the moment is like he's very slow moving. But he's definitely a very hard person to kill, I would say.
Go back.
10k. You have to be pretty good on the farm. I'm imagining Wham is gonna start
Dynamo's missing.
rotating to mid soon, just so he can start scaling these camps. Okay. Yeah, I need a shield.
Headed to Greenwich.
Okay, get his 2 out. That's all that matters, is getting the damage onto them. Alright, see if we can maybe go for something. Daimo no 2 to get out, so that should be an easy kill. Reduce the stamina. Nice. Should block the counter by Paulo, so you're not able to use that to get out. Yeah, we were doing a really good job keeping Paulo 0 and 3. Because especially how he's been playing this game, if he gets fed, that could be a problem. And luckily we didn't feed him any kills, and we've been punishing him whenever he's been like getting too aggressive into us. Yeah, I'm also down to like just keep, again, it's not like super fun gameplay, but this kind of allows me to kind of farm pretty fast with how things are going. And there's favor towards them, so it's gonna be hard to just do that. Small camps up. I can Oh, Apollo's right here for some reason. There's 3 people on this right side. Interesting. I'll right here. Maybe we can fight Apollo with the whim. Just want to make sure we all get out. Yeah, they're all just trying to do the backup burn. So I don't know if we could stop them. I'm still hoping Whim allows me to just kind of farm this side, because at this point it'd be really good if he like starts going to mid a lot more and starts doing the cinder boxes especially. Because while they're trying to do the earn, I can keep pushing right. I have no ultimate for 50, but I think I'm chill to just keep pushing right for a little bit longer, just so I can farm up. Follow is looking, I don't have to fight that.
Pull back.
We can probably take this camp actually. We haven't, yeah, we have a good amount of gun damage. I'm looking at mid potentially. Yeah, it seems like a lot of people are starting to rotate over. That's not fun. Oh, he messed up the ult. XD. I'm gonna ult here just in case they chase us. Because usually you can scale people off by doing that. I don't know if it did like 100% in that instance, but it definitely make them hesitate just a little bit. I think my pathing is pretty bad, by the way, but I don't think it matters too much. Paul still right. Yeah, just AFK farming that side. But Shiv is rotating, so he's punishing the Apollo definitely a lot. You know. My 3 could be really good at locking down late guys if she overstays. I think they're playing fall back now, so now it's a little bit tricky to go for that. Looking to try see if I can steal any farms, since mid and right is all the farms being taken up at the moment. So yeah, we can definitely clear the bottom really fast. Again, no ultimate, so this may be a little greedy, but Flash may cut me, so I gotta be a little careful. So I'll take this kind of way back. Wait to this mid. Yeah, they're kind of backing off already, so nice. I have my out going this way.
Headed to yellow.
Not able to get out. Yeah, the double ultimate, there's just like no counterplay at this point in the game. If it's like a Lash ultimate into a Dynamo ultimate like that.
They've taken our Blue Guardian.
We do get enduring speed, that's pretty good. We are kind of getting item locked though, is the issue. I don't think I need that item. I still have to keep the 4.K. I just need to get a little bit more green. Like, getting that movement speed is gonna be kind of nice, so I can actually rotate faster, just be faster in general. I'm gonna go back to green. I might just kind of farm a little bit.
Headed to York.
Yeah, Warden's kind of scale is pretty interesting, I would say. So it takes a little bit to figure out exactly the power spikes of this hero. And Wim just keeps taking my white lane farm, so I haven't been able to get as much farm as I'd like to. Like usually Wim just kind of farm boxes and cinders after a certain point, but it's been yonking my wave a lot this game, so it's been making it a bit awkward for me to like scale properly. So I've been having to force to do a lot of these boxes or camp, which I can do them pretty decently fast, but I think Wem is better suited for that kind of duty.
Let's push yellow.
They're pushing yellow really hard, so maybe... I mean, why push up? I kind of want to hover mids, honestly. 21k, I don't think I can... Yeah, like, this is what I mean. It's like, my farm has not been the greatest this game. Because the silence just keep, eaten up by, like, Wham or Shiv. And I could have grabbed mid, but I was already here, so I might as well. Okay. Maybe we can look at Apollo here, potentially. Doesn't... Okay. Okay, he's gonna just ult out. Well, no. Yeah, Apollo is just kind of like wasting time. Like, he's just... Even though he's like 0 and like... I mean, he's 1 and 4 now, but... After a certain point, like... He just becomes someone that's just like really hard to chase down. Especially me, since I'm a slower moving person.
Need help on Greenwich.
But yeah, I'm definitely just box duty, just because how things have been going in terms of farming, but still able to keep up somewhat. Nice, we got the level 3 max. That's very good. Because well, as soon as we start putting more levels into our 2, that's where we can start actually doing a lot more Warden stuff in team fights. We're still kind of in the scaling part. We just need to get the 4.8k green. Oh my god, there's 3 people away. Alright. I'll back immediately, and we can start getting some of these items. We need to take down these walkers. Like, it's actually really hurting me, not being able to get one more item slot for my green. Coming in, we can ult you. She has ultimate. Yep. That's pretty annoying. Holy, I'm living. He's 1 HP too. Well, tell me 1 HP people. Do we get anyone?
Trust me, the longer this goes on, the
I see someone over here. They probably took Bend or something. What the heck?
I don't think so.
We can probably kill late guys. Nice. Paul's behind us. Where's he going? He went down below. Oh no. People always parry. Even though there's like no one next to them, they just always parry, bro, when they're 1 HP. I don't get it. Alright, that's nice. We actually live by the skin of our teeth. That's actually so huge. And we got a lot of assists for that. Not a kill, which is kind of sad, but we are, I guess, a little bit supported this game. Until we can scale, of course. We can maybe take down this tower, honestly. Flash is behind us. Okay. He walked on out. Take down the walker, that's huge. Definitely don't almost say my welcome. So we can leave. Well, finally got a green item I can get. I'm probably gonna get Spirit Resist, honestly. They're pretty much almost exclusively spirit damage this game. So instead of going Enchanter's Emblem, like, I don't really like this item, but people recommend it sometimes on certain heroes. But I don't know if I exactly agree with that. So we're gonna skip that, go Spirit Resist, and now we hit all out. Our stat lines are looking really good. This is the part where gun kills start to feel really, really good. And now we can start doing like more pure like gun damage and start to do crazy stuff. And I'm gonna try. Are they chasing her still? No one's chasing anymore. Oh, I lady guys wants that buff. Dang, not. I was gonna try to parry the lady guys coming in like that, but Lash was there even before her.
will stand against many.
I'm really trying to get onto anyone at the moment. Okay. Okay, I'm probably in over my head big time. Can't get executed. Oh no. Someone's looking at me, bro. Holy dude, Speed with Sith actually kept me alive that entire time, by the way. That Speed with Sith actually kept me alive. That was such a golden item I bought. Because I just ate so much and I still lived somehow. It's actually super big. Do I need help, Doorman? Yeah, I'm gonna actually follow up. Yeah, he died. He's in the deep, so I could probably finish him off if I can see him anywhere. Because I don't know if he's back to full HP, bro. I don't know if I can't take that anymore, unluckily. I try to see if I can help finish all the Infernos, but now it's like I'm in the awkward spot where I have to go back to base. A little bit my bad, but I try my best to help him. I just can't fight if I don't have ult and I'm like 1 HP.
Well, someone's looking to make a statement.
Alright. They got the urn, I'll cover mid for us. Get these boxes as well.
Your king cries for
Yeah, gun is feeling really good right now. So I can stop like being an actual problem. Like I can definitely like tank for my team. Besides me, I think the only person that can tank is Shiv. So I definitely need to be getting active in these team fights so I can soak up damage. Not gonna be able to like do a crazy amount of damage, but I'll be really hard to kill and just soak up all the attention and stuff.
Need help on yellow? Defend green.
Okay. I don't see anyone else going to green. Yeah, it's kind of bad. I might lose green for free.
a green walker is
Because I think Dolman was fine on my side. On the left side, I mean. I think Shift has gone to green first. That's kind of pretty bad.
They've taken our green walker.
Mina's kind of in there by herself. Trying to see if we can force a fight left. If I can get there fast enough. Because I think Inferno's is just living a long time because of his healing he does. Yeah, that healing is so annoying. I'm just gonna ult this. Okay, or that happens. Oh?
I'm just
See,
getting.
I think she accidentally took that or something. Flash is gonna do large things in a sec, so I'm trying to stay out of line of sight.
We should push this, we're gonna take blue.
This is getting kind of awkward to fight.
They've destroyed our blue walker.
I think the 3 followed him, by the way. I think. I'm not entirely sure.
Head into York.
Nice. Yeah, I can definitely get this walk in now. Flash my ult does heal. Okay. Yeah, he had ult. He just got spooked by the cell team, so nice. One more walker left, and that's mid. That's very good. I'm gonna go ahead and greed for the Cinnabar right here. You can have him. I don't mind. Yeah, his one is pretty spammable, huh? Because that's like your main ability to like debuff people. So the fact you can kind of just spam it is pretty nuts. Oh, my team is looking to try and get mid already. I mean, to be fair, like 2 of them are dead, so maybe I'm semi-trolling a little bit by not following up with them. But I kind of thought We just take the W, kind of farm up, and then we group again. Because I have 9k to spend. I definitely want to fight, and then I'll be good to fight.
I see the enemy.
So get away shots, that's really good. Honestly, I could probably rush one of these items. Inhibitor could be pretty good. I have a lot of healing this game. And we need anti-heal, so I can rush an early inhibitor. And that'll keep me alive actually really good too, since I'm not really doing the damage. I'm actually what's the one I'm looking for? I'm kind of tanky for my team. Never mind, I'm kind of tanking right now until the damage department. Okay, definitely don't run into all three of them by myself. I'm definitely scary enough that they kind of have to run away. Yeah, we can mid boss. I don't know if that's what I mean to say. I just saw a mic going just in there. But we can definitely do it. We have more than enough damage. Since we double gun carries. They're above us, so we gotta be a little careful. Okay, they're not coming to it. I think Dolman kind of scared them off. Or maybe he even like called them away. He does do Dolman stuff. For the most part. Yeah, we should definitely push our aggression. Daimos maybe was looking to off right there or something. I don't know. I think he just hesitating. That and alone got him killed. I don't think I need 3 right here. Just finish him off. Put off, I mean. But 3? Wait. I put on one person. I thought that was the Paul for a sec. That's weird. Oh. Well, that's really nice. Waste just kind of counts Apollo. Because she gets silenced, he doesn't get to do a billion things to keep him alive. Very nice. We have the counterattack, dude. We are just kind of walking down the base, huh? Oh my god. I'm getting knocked back because of these stupid summons. There we go. I'm probably dead. Yeah, that was a bad ultimate. I don't know what I was thinking. At least we got the Infernus. Okay. Potentially we could end right here. We're all kind of snowballing like crazy. I can get the half HP. Try to end, or we just like dip out because we have a lot of souls to spend. He's doing the flash thing. I got the immobilized. Oh, dude, he lives with 1 HP. Unlucky. See if that like immobilize him. Well, living with 1 HP, man. Should we actually keep fighting? I don't know what's going on. This is one of those games. We are. What is going on, dude? This is a game of all time. If I've ever seen one. What the heck? Holy. Yeah, we just kind of end right here. This is nut gameplay right now. Wow. Yeah, after a certain point, we just kind of snowball. Like crazy. Wow, I somehow got a crazy amount of kills at the end too, so I'm not the Warden support with the 1-1 like 8. Now I'm like 8-1-8.
There's no one better at what I do.
Yeah, GG's. Yeah, it's pretty fun, I would say. And I don't think we get to see like some of the more crazy stuff that Warden does late game. Like we kind of got to that point once we hit the really nice 4.8k on all 3 stats. But I think he starts to really shine once you get more of those like late game items. Objective damage was pretty good. We've been kind of focusing down on walkers a lot, and we do a lot of gun damage, so we were kind of tearing up those objectives pretty hard. And I mean, even like we were getting pretty active, like 35k, like that's a good amount of damage, more than the entire enemy team. And we're not too far away from other people on the team, like mainly the waste. That's like Cal was kind of dominating most of the game, so we were putting in the work. And the fact that we lived so many times, it's kind of nuts. But I mean, that's kind of Warden in a nutshell. He's deceptively like really hard to kill. Like he's a gun tank killer, I guess the best way to describe him. Yeah, I think some of these items late game is like super nuts. Cause like as soon as you start stacking like these three especially, like the kind of items you're building on him are items that gives him weapon damage, but also gives him HP healing reduction. Like you kind of just become a debuff monster. You kind of go in there, you debuff everyone, you just steal a lot of HP and be really hard to kill. So I do think Warden is a pretty fun character in that regard, where he's just like he's a gun character, but he's like play a lot like a tank in team fights. So it's an interesting two in one character where he's not the most insane tank, he's not the most insane gun DPS, but the fact he does both really well and can kind of sit on top of people in team fights is pretty nice. So I'll definitely have to play more of this guy because he's definitely kind of more my cup of tea because the kind of characters I play are all these tank characters like here. So I think Warden could find a spot around here if I end up liking him more and more. But that's gonna be it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If not already, please subscribe to the channel so you don't miss a single beat by yours truly. But and that, hope you guys have a great rest of your day here. Peace.